So look, if you know me, I absolutely despise Emmanuel Acho. I think he's one of the worst in sports media, and I actually had a video come out around week 4 after the Cowboys beat Carolina regarding my thoughts on him because, him and Micah got into it on Twitter, and basically he said something, if I can remember off the top of my head, I had to watch the video to kind of recollect, and basically he's like, well, I'm on TV and you're playing football. I get paid to make TV, you get paid to make football, and da-da-da-da-da. Listen, man, if you want to go down that route, that's one thing. I absolutely hate it when people do that, because it shows me that you're just saying stuff because you're on TV. You're not saying stuff because you actually mean that stuff, and it's just, I really wish he can watch this, because I want to see how much of a clown he is, because he always moves the goalpost. He's never admitted to being wrong, and he just says shit just to say it. He doesn't sincerely believe this stuff. And it's funny because I actually just found out that Emmanuel Acho actually worked media for the Dallas Cowboys on the Cover 4 podcast, which is absolutely hilarious. A guy that never had any lick of work in media, a guy that's played for Philadelphia, New York, and Cleveland. The fact that, you started out with the Cowboys is even funnier. And it's irritating, because it's an insult to every single person that has better takes, does better work all around, whether it be on YouTube, Twitter, or even in sports media that are not acknowledged as much. Not like the main guys, but guys and gals lower on the totem pole. But the part that just irritates me is recently, him and Dak Prescott's brother have recently gotten to some Twitter beef where Emmanuel Acho is basically saying Dak hasn't done anything, and that the Cowboys haven't done shit because they're beating bad teams and all that stuff. I can't replay the video because I don't want to be at risk of termination, because I already have the 2 copyright strikes right now. But basically, to kind of summarize, one of his videos, or one of his most recent takes, for the 56-14 win over Washington, was that, I'm not going to applaud a fish knowing how to swim, or something like that. And then he goes on to have a lone segment saying how Dak Prescott hasn't proven anything to him this year. And the part that kind of irks me with that is that his logic is that, he hasn't beaten any good teams, which is BS, because Dak Prescott has beaten good teams. He's beaten the New England Patriots. He's beaten the LA Chargers. I almost said San Diego Chargers. He's beaten the shit out of Philadelphia. A team that's trying to claw their way back into the playoff race. He's beaten the Saints. He's beaten teams that are in the playoff hunt. And then he's beaten the shit out of teams that aren't in the playoff hunt, minus maybe Denver and the Raiders. And the part that irks me more so is that he doesn't go into anything else. And look, the part that just gets to me is that when you say that Dak Prescott hasn't done anything this year, and I want us to have an honest conversation here. Like, it's one thing about the football play, okay? And there's a reason why Dak Prescott is comeback player of the year, or he will be. The part that pisses me off is that I don't think he understands what he had to go through to get to this point, okay? And it's something to see a guy get injured the way he did, and possibly be looking at a situation where we don't know if Dak Prescott's going to play football again. We didn't know. None of us knew. Let's just be honest there. None of us knew what the hell was going to happen. Was he going to play on this? Like, that was the entire conversation throughout all of media for the entire offseason. Was Dak Prescott going to look the same? And it looks like he picked off right where he left off to start the year. He had a bit of a slump in the middle, but he ended up turning it on as we get closer to the playoffs. And this motherfucker, in Emmanuel Acho, has the nerve to be like, well, he hasn't proven me anything. The guy nearly had a career-ending injury that could have altered exactly how he was going to play in the NFL, and it looks like it hasn't really bothered him until he got like a calf injury. But again, like, we don't really know what's going on, but he's looking a lot more, he's looking good. You know, Dak has proven to me that, hey, at least he can play quarterback at a high level this season. Albeit losing his brother, losing his grandmother, like the mental toll that this guy has had to go on. And I'm not saying that Dak is the only guy that deals with that stuff. This is something that I wish analysts would really think about. And I know you don't have to say it, but because I know that mental illness is still taboo in this country, which is a whole nother problem. But the fact that he has the nerve to go on national television and say the shit he says is absolutely mind-boggling. Like, oh, you know, Mr. I have an Emmy in my profile picture. Yeah, because you're an actor. You're a paid actor to say dumb shit every single morning. You know, and you might say, Space, why are you getting pissed off at the... I'm getting pissed off again because this guy has learned nothing, as I am not shocked at, and he's just doing it because he is on television. That's it. And I don't like it how they still have this guy on TV, and he's out going on Twitter beefing with people, specifically the brother of Dak Prescott, because, you know, if you think about it in this sense, right, if you had someone talking shit on your brother saying that, or brother or sister saying they weren't good at what they do, or they haven't seen enough, you'd be pissed off too, wouldn't you? Oh, Space, why are you getting emotional right now? I get emotional or pissed off or just all those other things because it strikes a nerve in me that some guy on national television who's played in the NFL has the unmitigated gall to say the things he says because he does it for television. I don't care that, listen, for me, I haven't played a lick of football. I'm not trying to say I'm the best at it. You can criticize me all you want. At least my opinions are coming from the heart. I'm not saying anything to sell myself out. Anything like that. I'm not trying to say things to get clicks. I'm not trying to say anything to get subscriptions, money, whatever. I say it because it's my honest to God opinion. If you, Emmanuel Acho, want to say dumb shit to get likes and clicks, well, okay, that's fine. At least you admitted it because it shows how much of a dumbass you are. Or you're smart because you know where the money is. But point being, this guy's still a clown. And he wants to not credit the Cowboys or really any other team. Like sometimes, like he wants to suck the dick of Carson Wentz. I don't care how you look at it. Point being is that he wants to just suck off Carson because, oh, you know, he's, you know, leading. Because, again, he's played for the Eagles, so of course he probably has some allegiance to them. I don't know. But again, Carson Wentz, you know, he has the nerve to put a stat up. Well, Carson Wentz has better stats than Dak Prescott. Okay, you know what? It's funny because Dak played one less game than Carson, yet still has better statistics. And look what the hell he just did versus goddamn Washington, throwing 4 touchdowns in the first half. Get the fuck out of here. Carson Wentz didn't do that shit this year. You know what I mean? And look, I'm not trying to sit here and just act like a Dak Prescott fanboy. I don't care how you look at the guy. I just don't like it when people look at certain things and act like, oh, you're going to be smart because you say come on, man. Really? Really? Like, oh my God. Point being, Emmanuel Acho's a clown. Don't watch him. Share this video so people can see it. Because he's so fucking annoying, man. And it's like, it's not like he's presenting this and like you can watch it. He's presenting it and he's being so damn annoying. You know, I don't think, listen, I don't view myself as a perfect guy. Sometimes, like, I get it. Some people, you know, I'm not going to please everybody. I understand that. You know, some people don't like it the way I come out when I do these types of rant-style videos. Some others just, you know, I don't care. If you don't like my voice, I really don't give, you know, I don't care. But, again, it's just, it's one thing if you do it for YouTube. It's another thing when you get paid money to say this shit. So, Emmanuel Acho, go sincerely go fuck yourself, my guy. Seriously. If he were to lose his job, I really wouldn't care less about the guy. Oh, Space, that's not cool to be. Listen, man, I don't care. Your job is to be a good sports analyst, not some dumbass actor that's paid to say stuff. Mr. Skip Bayless wannabe, Mr. Jason Whitlock wannabe, Mr. Stephen A. Smith wannabe. He's the frickin', what's his face? The Dan Orlovsky of Fox Sports 1. He just says shit to get a rise out of people. I don't know, man. I just wanted to get my thoughts out here because it really irked the hell out of me. So, yeah, fuck off, Emmanuel Acho. And I'll leave you guys with that. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye.